Hi Gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. I know, completely different scenery. My sister has the absolute best lighting in her room and I wanted to take advantage of it. You guys, it is a Wednesday afternoon and I was just like, you know what? If y'all been following me on Instagram, there's been a lot of reviews going on. But the last time that I sat down on my channel and really talked about those things was back in January when I was sharing with you my story of leaving a domestic violent relationship. And so much has transpired since then. If you've watched that video, if not, I'll make sure to annotate it here. But it's been about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Amen. Look at that. Look at that story, that journey. Since I left that relationship, and so much work has happened since then with therapy and surrounding myself with love and really rebuilding, to be completely honest, whether it be emotionally, physically, financially, just rebuilding. So I'm definitely at a better place in life. She is happy. She is in love. She is, if you've read the title, pregnant. Yes, pregnant. Listen. One thing that would keep you humble is my black sisters out there, okay? Because y'all been calling my nose out on Instagram for weeks, and I was like, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. But this week on Instagram, I have revealed that I am pregnant. I am 6 months pregnant at that, which is so incredibly mind-blowing. And I actually alluded to it, and I think I only caught a couple comments on my last video about, I know I can get pregnant, nothing's wrong with me. I was already well on 2.5, close to 3 months pregnant at that time. I was exhausted. One of my biggest symptoms at the time, and I'm past that point because I'm at 24 weeks, was I was just exhausted. I wasn't sick. I didn't have any food aversions. I just slept 25 hours a day. I know that's a stretch, but I was just exhausted. And being pregnant at 38 versus 28 versus 20 is just a completely different beast. So let me show you guys. Oh, girl, Lord. She is 6 months, baby. Yeah, baby's in there doing really, really well. Ooh, girl, let me get it together. Hold on. I'm on the floor. Growing, kicking, moving, driving me nuts at night when all I want to do is sleep. But overall, I'm just in a really good place. I wanted to come on here, let you guys know officially that I'm pregnant. We are expecting in August. No shade to Virgos, but I wouldn't be mad if I had a Leo. And it just works with me. I'm a Libra. It just works. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I just entered back into corporate workspace, and that's really going great. It allows me to work 100% remote, which is magical. Like, why haven't we been doing this, pre-COVID? Like, it's just amazing. You get up, you get dressed, you walk upstairs. The office that I sit in is back there, and it's just been really, really dope. I'm trying to buy a house this year. I know it's a lot going on, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. My best friend Natalie is like, Ambra, we understand you want all the things, but calm your ass down. So I am going to be biting off that elephant bit by bit. So that's why I decided to go back to corporate, because I needed a W-2. Let's just keep it a bug. Because even though I started my lashing salon and my business, and we're approaching our first year in business, you need about 2 years of business in order to get approved for a home loan. So now that I have this job, I am now approved and am looking for potential new builds, and, or something that's been remodeled up to my standard. I really don't want a single family home just because Reese is leaving for college in a 1.5 years, and Pierce is only 10. Not that he can't help me around the house. And then my man, it's just his schedule, his travel, it's a lot. So I feel like a townhome is easy for me to be able to digest with a newborn. And I really just don't want a ton of land. Like, I don't know. I think I've outgrown the need to have a single family home since I've already had a couple in my life. But nonetheless, it should be really exciting to have that whole process. My parents are building their dream home right now, and that process has been so dope to watch that I'm like, ooh, I want one. So we'll see how that goes. What else? The boys are doing amazing. We're just preparing Reese for college, so there's a lot of, extracurricular activity and making sure he applies in time and making sure that he's using these last 2 years essentially to really get himself in alignment to achieving his goals. He wants to go to a Division I school, so he trains 3 days a week with a trainer. There really wasn't much of a football team, football season because of COVID, but we're just trying to make sure that he's so athletically up to par. He'll be traveling a lot this summer across the country for a lot of camps. Diddy, aka Pierce, is in 4th grade and loving it. When we lived in Washington, the last house we lived in, he really didn't have a community of friends to like go outside and play all day like we used to do when we were little. Now he has that. When he comes home, does his chores, he's outside until 8 o'clock. You know, the sun doesn't set until almost 9. So I just love that aspect of life here. Family's doing really great. The baby shower is coming up. We do know the gender. I don't know if I'm ready to reveal it yet. Because I think you guys want one thing for me, but obviously God has another plan. And I'm happy with just a healthy baby. I've always wanted to be a mother of 3. But this is twicefold because I get to be a mother of 3 in a really great, healthy relationship. And we're just really excited. Child, sis gonna be 39 in October. I don't have no business starting over. However, I'm excited that it's happening and I have no regrets. I obviously had to go through the storm for the rainbow to appear. My rainbow, our rainbow. And we're just super thrilled about it. The boys want a brother and I'm not opposed to having a boy because I know how to do it. Essentially, the world wants me to have a girl for obvious reasons. I mean, who wouldn't want a little chocolate Ambra running around? That would be really dope too. So we'll see. I don't know how I want to reveal it yet, but we did have a gender reveal back in March. So I've been keeping pretty quiet about the pregnancy for numerous reasons. I mean, I'm not going to sit here in front with you guys, judgment, right? No, you shouldn't care what people think. And I mean, ideally that sounds right, but I'm human, right? Judgment to the fact of here we go again. However, that's not how I see it. You know, I only had one relationship where I had children, and this is my 3rd serious relationship of my lifetime, and I'm happy, and it happened because God wanted it to. Had it happened in another situation, then I would have been locked into that for 18 years, that hell that I was in. So this is healthy, this is happy, this is thriving, and you know, this is what happens when you minding your business in love. And I don't regret it. And it happened so fast to a point where I was like, girl, that machine's still ticking, honey. But this will be my final child. Let me get that really, really clear. I haven't decided whether or not I want to have a VBAC because Pierce was a emergency C-section. My OB is telling me that I can. But I really am thinking about doing a scheduled C-section. So while she's already in there, she can have these tubes, honey, and I don't have to make another appointment. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. But overall, the pregnancy has been really great. Like I mentioned, the first 20 weeks, and I'm not kidding, the first 20 weeks, I slept, and then I slept some more. Where I am now is that we're on the heavy breathing. Child, the office is on the 3rd floor, so the breathing is real. I got to take breaks in between each level. But I feel really healthy. We had a bit of a scare when the baby was about 16 to 18 weeks. My tests were coming back that I may have shown positive for spina bifida, or the baby having spina bifida. And it's so crazy. God is so wild. Like, I've been talking to God, like, I see what you're doing, because you really want to put me through it to teach me a lesson. And it really is about having faith and trusting in the process. I had to get a full anatomy scan the day before the gender reveal. And the whole time it's like, I can't even enjoy this moment because I'm just so worried. Like, God, how could you get me this far? Listen to me. How dare I question him? How could you get me this far? And then the baby has a health issue. Needless to say, when we got to the ultrasound, the baby was laying on its stomach. So it was showing the spine beautifully. Like, the baby wouldn't turn in any position. Like, I know what I'm here for. I'm showing up to do my part. Check out my spine so I can be left alone. The baby wouldn't turn. couldn't see, you know, was trying to get the 4 chambers of the baby's heart. And baby like, I'm good. Check the spine, check me out. And the doctor came in. The first thing she said was like, so we're good, no spina bifida. And I just cried, but also like, oh God, I will just never question you again. I mean, you've gotten me this far. You got me pregnant, or you allowed me to get pregnant with, like, I blinked. And then to get this far in my pregnancy, to be 18 weeks, having a consistent heartbeat every appointment, feeling slight butterflies in my stomach with the movement. Like, no way would you be then like, now you have a medical child, a medically, you know, concerned with the child. And he was like, stop trying me. Stop. You know who I am. And I have then since let go and let God wholeheartedly. Yeah, I feel like I'm saying a lot. I'm just trying to catch you guys up. Like, can you believe it? Like, I sit sometimes and I think like, wow, that was the darkest time of my life. And now it is so bright. I am so happy. Yes, I'm emotional, but in such the best way, like with the support and the love and the covering. And I could have never foreseen this chapter being written this way in my life. And it's like, I want to continue to read to see how much more comes of it. So yeah, you guys, that is the gist of it. Your girl is knocked all the way up. I am due in August. I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to reveal it. But we're just really happy that the baby is healthy and growing. The boys are so excited. Pierce was so excited. He's like, I waited my whole life to be a big brother. Bro, you're 10. Calm down. Like, he was so excited. And Reese was like, I'm going to go away to college and the baby's not going to know me. I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. So, yeah, I mean, do I advise waiting 10 years to have another? Absolutely not. But this wasn't, it was out of my control. This is God's timing. He knew about my babies before I was even created. And I'm happy nonetheless, because I am in the best place of my life. I am happy. I am healthy, both mentally, emotionally, and physically. I am loved by all around me. I'm supported. And I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on over here. So now we can get back into the makeup. Right? I have so much that I want to bring to the channel now that I am feeling better and not so damn tired. I want to talk to you guys about, you know, summer makeup. You guys, I'm not wearing foundation, liquid foundation, that is. I haven't done it in almost a year and a half. I know, crazy. Budgeting has been really, really fun for me, so I want to keep that in the loop with you guys. And what else? And then my pregnancy journey, just the last trimester. How about that? Since we didn't really talk about anything before, because I didn't tell you. So we're going to rock out this last trimester hard, okay? And if you have any questions, if you want to chat it up with me, catch up with me, do that in the comments section below. Make sure you share and you subscribe and you like and you do all the things. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers, which is so exciting to me, because I can't believe I have 20,000 gems that, or almost 20,000 gems that are like, Ambra, we are here. We are ready, lined up, gasoline full, tanks not on E. And I can do nothing but be grateful for that. And yeah, I think that's about it. So until our next video, gems, bye.